I am on a big deadline for my book this week. The book currently is divided into 6 parts. That might change in the edit, but right now the way I've like mapped it out in my head, it's divided into 6 parts. It is now October the 16th and I started writing this properly. Well, I told my editor I started writing this in August, and it took me 2 months to do part 1 and I now have until Sunday night to do part 2, which is not impossible. I'm already maybe like a quarter through it, not like a fifth through it. So a fifth is okay actually, because it's 5 days in the week. Tomorrow I can't do any writing because, oh, tomorrow I'm doing hypnobirthing. I'm so excited, more on that tomorrow. But basically the theme of this week is writing. So I mean, I don't know how many shots I can get out of writing. I might ask on Twitter if you have any writing questions and I can like drop them into this video. I don't know. I've also edited, well, rough edited my Dan and Phil video this morning and it made me laugh so much just going through it. Yeah, so it's been a long morning. I've written 2,360 words this morning, which is good going by my standards. An incredible moment has occurred. I'm just talking to Emma on, what's this called, like Facebook video. And if you'll note, the sky is yellow. The sky is yellow. The sky is yellow. I've not filtered that. That's just what it is. And Emma said,
it's like the Sierra filter, isn't it?
And I'm not even joking. That is exactly what I thought earlier. I was looking out and I was like, it's like I'm living. This is what it is like to live in a filter. And this is why you and me are like soulmates, because
it's true.
I thought even the same filter.
Even, not lo-fi.
No. Not lo-fi, not creamer, not any of the others. I'm also really comfy and don't want to get up to go to PTA or to take Darcy to the party. I just want to like maybe have a little nap. My friend Esther says that I should be napping every day because I'm pregnant, but who's got time to nap every day? I could fall asleep now. Look who it is! We haven't seen this little gorgeous in ages, have we? So excited. Rocket doesn't come in very often because he's not really a fan of the kittens, are you? Baby! Hello! Oh, he's so excited. He's so excited for my hand. You are a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. Come here. Yes. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. I don't want anyone to think that I don't still love him. If I'm honest, he's my favourite, but don't tell the kittens. Okay, you're my favourite. Oh, you're being so loving. Yes. Oh dear. Oh. That's what they think of each other. Come on, let's move you out the way. Alright, you go over there. What? This is a very weird editing cut. Hello, those of you thinking that you're watching early in the week. It's actually now Thursday, so I am, for me, present Louise, future Louise to the clip just gone, but for you past Louise, because you'll be watching this on Sunday. What time? It's just this wibbly wobbly what's the phrase? Someone will know it, a Whovian will know it. Right, I've watched back the footage from doing a bit of a PO box opening. It's not very good. The lighting was like really fading and going really terrible, and I was rushing because I was quite conscious of the lighting. So what I've actually done is I've brought some of the best bits from the PO box upstairs. I haven't brought everything, but I've brought the bits that, there's quite a lot that I think are really interesting or fun or that you'd enjoy to see. I've put them on my bed and I'm going to do a Marie Bits and Clips style haul. Excuse me. Hello? Who's this, please? That was a lot of fun. It was a lady trying to sell me windows. Right, so I'm going to do a Marie Bits and Clips style haul, which is, well, if you know, you know. If not, you're going to see what it is now and show you some of the great things from my PO box. I have laid it out on the bed. This is not from my PO box, but has been sat in the office and needs to go upstairs with the baby stuff. I have mentioned it before. It's the Ergo Baby, and it's the Keith Harvey or Harry edition. If you look, it's all like squiggly wiggly designs, so really looking forward to this, especially as it's 4 ways, and Liam is especially, because I am a pram lady myself, but Liam's going to really enjoy this. Thank you very much, Ergo Baby. This is from Sylvanian Families, and I honestly just think it is the sweetest thing I have ever seen. I can't wait to get that out for Darcy. Hydrate Mate, I had to include this because I freaking love Hydrate Mates. I've had one before, it's in my car at the moment, I love it. We've got a pink one and Darcy is using it. What it is a bottle. They don't all say full fat water, Darcy's one doesn't. And it shows, it reminds you to drink basically. It's like, you can see this yourself. It also has like some sort of hydration healthy pee chart in there. Save that bad boy. There we go. On to books. This is a notebook that I was given at an event recently. I just thought that was cute and I love notebooks. This has been sent to us by Usborne. That's not my unicorn. Darcy had lots of these when she was little, so I know that her sister's going to enjoy them as well. They're really nice tactile board books that are lovely for babies and very young children. They've all got, that's got a bobbly texture. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but soft, you know. Nice bit of sensory for them. A Cara Delevingne book, Mirror Mirror, with Rowan Colwyn. Here we are. Harafa Jin by Katie Kirby. She has released a new book. I'm so excited about this. She is hilarious on Facebook. She's the lady that does the parenting stick people, and obviously there's a bit of text in there as well, so I'm really looking forward to keeping that on my coffee table as a bit of a fun coffee table book. The Girl Boss Workbook by Sophia Amoruso. I'm not familiar with this, but I'm looking forward to having a read through. This one, so excited for. My friend Emma actually gave me a copy of this recently. Oh, hang on a second, the cat's trying to eat something. Don't eat things, please. So my friend Emma gave me a copy of this recently. It's her friend that made it, but then it got published, I think, by Penguin. If I've got that wrong, I'm very sorry. And it's basically a little diary for when you have a new baby, and it's not too stressful. It's not like write loads and loads, but for you just to keep track of things. It's got a lot of motivation and like pep in there and interesting stuff, and I just think I'm going to really enjoy that when the new baby comes. Are you enjoying that, Milky? Are you? What are the books that we have got here? Feminist Fight Club, A Survival Manual for a Sexist Workplace by Jessica Bennett. And then this one is Happiness for Humans, Fall in Love with 2018's Most Charming Novel. I am really excited for that because I've just finished Escape to Willow Cottage, so I'll be ready for that. Hello Kitty have kindly sent some bits since we're in that back to school time. Darcy will really enjoy these. Darcy is obsessed with cards. Like, she constantly wants me to buy her blank cards so that she can write cards. For example, she gave this one to Liam. I will always love you. And then inside it says, to Liam, have a lovely day carrying me. Love, Darcy. Because she likes to be carried as we walk. Things like that she loves. Where else? Oh, we've got some stickers and a notebook and tissues. Yes. Soap and Glory have sent some bits. How gorgeous does this look, please? Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, so gorgeous. Do you think it's so gorgeous? Yeah, don't lick it. We've got some new mascaras here by Rimmel, which I really need because my eyelashes. Hang on, I'll show you. I'm using my General YSL one and it's just looking really clumpy and stubby and not that great, so I'm excited for those. Oh good, you've joined us as well, have you? Okay, we have some lovely Lancome bits here. I've taken a few of them out of the boxes because they all seem to be lip products. There's some lovely lip glosses. Thank you, thank you. Lots of La Roche-Posay baby products. I have got a big basket full of baby products. If you would be interested in going through those, I can definitely do that. Some Rimmel magnifies eyeshadows. Oh, this is the breakfast smoothie from Soap and Glory, and you just literally rub it around yourself to exfoliate when you're in the bath or shower, and oh my god, it smells so good. This I've never heard of before. This is Unity Beauty Essentials, the pregnancy collection. And I'm looking forward to that because my bump is growing and starting to get a bit stretched and tight, so definitely need something. Tangle teasers, this one was from Hello Kitty and this one I believe came direct from Tangle Teaser, but these are the best hairbrushes. If you have thick hair or long hair like I do, you want to get yourself some Tangle teasers. They've also sent a back comb. They just brush through really easily, and also I do them on Darcy's hair, so if you have children, Tangle teasers. Real Techniques, my favourite brushes in the entire world. I've got these really gorgeous like rainbow effect ones out. Don't do that, baby. And also this type as well, some little white ones in a white pot. A lot of delicious stuff from YSL. I'm starting to get backache bending over. I need to go through all of this, but I've got some lovely lip products, some skin products, some foundations. I am so excited to take all of that out of the packaging, and probably put some of it on Instagram because it's beautiful. Excuse me, what's going on Instagram, sir? Don't do that, you'll ruin my Instagram perfection. Moving on, some lovely lip products from Bourjois. Is this Bourjois? I'm just assuming it is. Yes, it is Bourjois. I have a lot of their lip products like this and I like them a lot. They stay really well. They don't smudge off and leave you. A piece of art here, D for Darcy, and this is from Normandy Road if you're interested in them. I'm looking forward to putting that in a frame. And, oh, two more things. Firstly, Professor Scrubbington's. A long time ago, I showed you a soap I had in my bathroom. So I was like, this soap is amazing. It's like this one, and I like, it's not this exact one, but it's this squirty pot. And I thought it was really good, and it just appeared in my PO box. Anyway, I went to Cheltenham Literary Festival a couple of weeks ago, and a lady there was like, oh, I'm the maker of these. Here you go. Oh no, it wasn't Cheltenham, Henley. She's like, I'm the maker of these. I was like, oh my god, I love your stuff. And she gave me another bag of it. So definitely, if you see this stocked anywhere, get some because it's really good. And then finally, from a brand called Angel's Face, how perfect and adorable is this? A little hat and a little cardigan and gold buttons and a little gold detailing. Oh, this is for the new baby, and I just think that's absolutely beautiful. So pretty. Let's see if it's got a price or somewhere where it's stocked. Angel's Face, £19. It's not bad for such a soft, lovely knitwear cardigan. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much to any of the companies that have sent things to my PO box for me to review or feature or, you know, enjoy. It's really appreciated, and I think they're all very lovely. I think my cat thinks that the Lancome box is very lovely as well. So I will leave it here. I much prefer this footage that I've refilmed. I feel like there's a bit more together in it, and also I think it's better for you. So I will insert this here. You will see me again in this outfit later on in the video, but enjoy the rest of the video. Good smorgasbord to you. It's Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to today because we have Siobhan Miller from the Positive Birth Company, or I think she's called the Double Mama on Twitter. She's got different Twitter and Insta handles, but I'll link them all below for you. Is coming today to do hypnotherapy with me, hypnobirthing therapy with me. As a lot of you will know, because I talk about it quite often, Darcy's birth and delivery for me was very traumatic. It was very invasive, it was very long. I had no control over a lot of the things that happened. A lot of the things that happened shouldn't necessarily have happened, having had a review with the hospital afterwards, blah blah blah. All of that has compacted to make me feel very worried, very anxious, very nervous, very negative about my upcoming birth of this baby. And so throughout this pregnancy I've been doing as much as I can to try and mitigate that negativity surrounding it. So I've had CBT therapy with one of the ladies from the NHS hospital. I've hired my own private midwife that is doing all of my prenatal care and also will deliver the baby. I'm hoping for a home birth, and also I'm having hypnobirthing training. I don't really know what the correct words for this are, but essentially Siobhan's going to come and teach us how to stay calm during, and relaxation techniques, and I'll know more afterwards, but this is what I'm anticipating. I feel a little bit on edge. Like, if I could avoid it I would, because I don't want to think about it, because by thinking about this it means I think about the last time, but then I do know that I have to tackle it. So that's what I'm doing. Liam's got the day off so that he can be part of that, obviously because he's going to be at the birth. yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. Nervously. Can you nervously look forward to something? Maybe you can. Also, today I'm so tired. I've had 2 really late nights, just circumstantially ended up staying up late, and I don't know if it's late nights or being almost 30 weeks pregnant, but oh my god, I would quite like to go back to bed for a solid 3 or 4 hours. I've tried everything. I've had a shower, I've had a really good breakfast with fruit in it. I'm always like, if you've had a banana, that should wake you up, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to be like this when she gets here, be like, hi, I'm so excited to see you. I'm just gonna keep my eyes like this to keep them open the whole time. So it is now 4:20, and Siobhan is still here. And I wasn't going to vlog while she was here because it's always a bit weird to be like, don't mind me, you're just going to get the camera out. But I feel like we've talked about vaginas all day, so I feel like
I love vaginas. I'm such a fan.
Such a fan. I think once you've talked about vaginas with someone, you've bonded. Positive Birth Company. Can I show the logo just because I think it's fun? I'll put it on Insta as well. Look, it's a smile. If you are having a baby.
That's me as well.
Oh yeah.
A little photo.
That's you actually having a baby. If you are having a baby, this is the woman you want in your life. I'll talk about it more probably in a main channel video, but you all know how I've been feeling. Feeling a lot better, like lot better. So I'm a bit like, and we've just done a relaxation technique, so I feel all like zen about the world. Now what I'd like you to do is move from Devon to Northampton to do that with me every day.
You've got the MP3.
Oh, I've got you. I've got you on my computer.
If you go on the website, you can get the free MP3. There's a free, you can just
What's
get
your website? I'll put it below as well if you're pregnant, but just in case.
It's www.thepositivebirthcompany.co.uk, and then you can get a free positive affirmations MP3.
Yes, do it. Right, we're going to go and take a million selfies now for Instagram, but I'll
feel like a salesperson. I feel like I'm a traveling salesperson.
I feel like I want you to sell this because, like, having had so many negative connotations and then spending a day, I'm not saying, oh, I feel like so excited now, but I feel like I can work on those negative things and twist them around.
Excited.
I am a bit excited.
A bit excited.
I'm excited.
Your beautiful birth.
I'm excited that now I have the tools to have a beautiful birth, actually.
It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I'm completely, I'm like, yeah, it is. Right, I'll stop this like cringy like, ugh. But if you are pregnant, that's where to go, and we'll talk about this later. Good. And Liam's here as well, but he's in the other room at the moment. So after Siobhan left, we picked up Darcy from school. We ended up going to a park because we'd been in all day. We were like, we need some fresh air. We were like the kids, so it's like, I need to run around a park. So we took Darcy out, played in the playground for a while, came back, had dinner, and I've just done all the bedtime routine and all that jazz. And I just wanted to come on and say, because I think when I was filming with Siobhan, I was a bit like, oh, I'm just shoving a camera in your face, and I feel a bit weird about that. But honestly, I just can't recommend her enough. I mean, I'm sure all hypnobirthing is great, but my own experience has been with her, so if you can get her, get her. She made everything so clear and obvious. Like, to begin with, I have to admit, I was a bit like hypnobirthing. Sounds a bit sort of like hippy dippy, airy fairy. Probably like I'll try anything because I'm so scared, but not really sure that I'm into it. And then it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like feel the spirit of the baby. It wasn't anything like that. It was just all really obvious stuff that you don't think about. Like, for example, we were talking about you wouldn't run a marathon without like having lots of fluids and like training for it and like breathing well. It was a lot about breathing. It was a lot about making sensible, informed choices that are right for you and not just going along with just what you're told. Because with Darcy's birth, I didn't really question anything. I just did as I was told, and that turned out to not be, you know, the best for me, even though I'm sure the medical professionals involved were trying to make the best choices for me. I'm not really explaining it very well, but please go and check her out. I don't like obviously my videos I quite often say, oh, check it out, but I really mean it. If you are pregnant, or you know someone's pregnant, or you're just interested in that kind of thing, I just rave. I wouldn't say that like, oh, I have no fear around birth now because it's going to take me a while to get there, but now I know that I can get there, and that means such a difference to me. Like, I've gone from initially finding out I was pregnant, I was like, I'm going to have an elective C-section, and just like completely be distanced from the whole thing, and now I feel like so ready to be engaged and have like a very present birthing experience. And and also something else that was really nice is, up until now I've not really considered Liam too much part of it, which sounds like it's an insult to Liam or a reflection upon his character or abilities, and it's not at all. It's just that I felt like, what would he do? Because generally speaking, and obviously I am just going on like past experiences and, you know, what you see like in the media, and you just think like the dad is there to go, yeah, push, brilliant, well done. But one, I don't want people shouting push, push at me, because I find I didn't like that the first time. I didn't like having all the nurses being like push, push, push. And also now we know the techniques available that he can be part of, and he can get involved and play such an integral role in like keeping me calm, and like seeing the signs of different things, and he's just so much more informed about the whole situation now, which makes me feel calm, because I'm like, oh good, he's got my back, I'll be okay. So yeah, I just think it was so good for me, and also so good for Liam. And yeah, I'll stop. Oh my god, I've been talking for like 3 minutes, and also I'm leaning back so I look like an egg. I get some Hypnobirth, I think it's so great. Yeah, that's my endorsement. I've not been paid to say this, obviously. I just like really am like so excited for it, and feel like it's a good thing. If you're interested, she did Hannah Mags. She did Hannah Mags. She gave Hannah Mags the same. They had a day with her, and also she actually attended Hannah Mags's birth and was like a extra birthing partner. Well, Steph obviously was the birthing partner, but you know, like an extra person there. So they've done a really nice video on their birthday. If you want to go and watch that, do give it a little Google. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, what? I didn't know whether I was saying hello or heyo, so I just said ho at you. I'm not calling you a ho. That is not how today was meant to start. Good morning, it's Thursday. Yesterday was a 2 out of 10 day, so I did film some bits. Oh, it's a nice angle, isn't it? I did film some bits, but I'm not going to put it in because it's just dross of me just being like, oh, I'm not well. I had, right, here's a miracle for you. I had the worst cold ever yesterday. Listen to me now. Breathing like a champion. I'll never here's another fun fact for you. I'll never be able to fully breathe properly through my nose because my nose is actually too small medically. I should have had an operation when I was a child to widen my nasal passages. I never did. And now I always sound a little bit bunged up or a little bit posh. It's actually just a defect, a facial defect. There we go, hashtag facial defect. This is not where this was meant to go. So yeah, I had this cold yesterday and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so ill. I hope this goes by Hello World, which is like next week, but rehearsals will start midweek. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so ill. And then I woke up today, I was like, oh, I'm cured. It's a bit like when you fall asleep in your contact lenses and then you wake up and you can see and you're like, oh, my sight, I'm cured, has Jesus been? And then you realise you just slept in your contact lenses and your eyes are so dry. Anyway, I'm not going to use the footage from yesterday. I did do a little live show on Facebook on Monday, and I asked you if you had any questions about writing, because this week all I have done is written Wild 2. It's going to have a better name than that. And today I feel a bit emotional because I wrote a scene with Lacey where she she finds out something that just is heartbreaking, and it was really sad to write her being that sad and having those feelings and having such like strong evocative emotions about something. And I was just a bit like, I'm sorry Lacey, I'm so sorry I've done this to you. Anyway, I shall say no more, but writing has been the theme of the week, and so I asked if anyone had any questions, and I've screenshotted 4, so I thought I'd answer 4 now. First one is from Heather, and she says, is your book available on audiobook? And the answer is yes, it is, and I will link that below for you. Promo! Hannah says, would you consider doing a book in Australia in future. I think she means a book tour. I feel terrible to say this, but no, I'm not considering that at the moment because I don't like going far from home. I can cope with America because I've been so many times before, it feels homey to me. But the thought of going really far away from home, and also if I could take Liam, the baby, and Darcy with me, then I would definitely be a lot more up for it. But then you have to pay for 4 people's flights, and one, the baby doesn't need a flight, but also then you've got to travel that far with little children. So probably not at this point, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry, Hannah. Siobhan says, when is book number 2 released? Can't wait. Thank you, Siobhan. Also, are you proud that I said Siobhan and not Siobhan? Yes, I am. It's coming out next summer, so summer 2018. Oh. And Kaylee says, is there anywhere I can review Wild Like Me? It hit me in the feels the way no book has for a long time. This makes my heart flutter a little bit. Yes, you can. There's lots of places. There's Goodreads or Amazon. Amazon is the best place. I do read those quite a lot, like obsessively. Or if you have a blog or something like that, you could, but if you don't, Amazon is a really great place. Also, if you've read any other books, you should go on Amazon and review them, because it makes a big difference to the author. And the reason that is because not just other potential customers read those, it's like people in the industry and retailers and stuff like that. So for example, I read a book by Bella Osborne last week called Escape to Willow Cottage, and I went on to her Amazon and left a little review, a very positive review. I really enjoyed it. But it does help out a lot of other authors. So even if you haven't read Wild Like Me, I would encourage you just to pop onto Amazon. It doesn't take long, and do that for other authors too. Yeah, I'm enjoying this little chat. So today, Thursday, I'm just continuing writing, and then I've got a hair appointment because we're looking a bit ropey. Next week I'm repinking it. Ooh la la. And then Liam's coming home and having an evening with him. Tomorrow I'm full on mumming. I am PTAing so hard. So our PTA committee has organised an event for the children, and I'm going to be at the school all day setting it up and that kind of stuff. So it wouldn't be appropriate to film inside a primary school. So I'm going to actually leave it here today, a bit of a shorter one. I need to go and film a little clip. You will have already watched it. This will make sense when you've watched all this. But I'm much happier with the way it's gone this week. Last week I felt a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure, but you were so encouraging in the comments that it really has made quite a big difference. So thank you for that. I'm going to definitely continue till the end of the year, and then come January I'll be having a new baby, so I don't know how we'll do it or what we'll do, or maybe for the first bit I'll do some daily vlogging, although I'm not going to pressure myself to edit and upload on the day. But yeah, I don't know. What would you like to see when the baby comes? Don't know. Okay, thanks for watching. Are there links below? Yeah, Hello World. This is your last week to get Hello World tickets. Hello World, my book. Blah blah blah. Thanks very much. Love you lots. Bye.